Hi there, and welcome to The Salted Pepper, where we cook for real life using real food and we keep it real simple. Today, we are going to do something really exciting. We're going to make burgers and fries at the same time in the Ninja Foodi. Now, I'm using the 6.5 quart, but you could also use the 8 quart to do this. That would be no problem. I am not sure about the 5 quart. I have the 5 quart, but I have not tried this out, so I'm not sure. But if you get creative, I bet you can figure it out. All right, so what I have here are 2 burgers. These are 6 ounces a piece, and they are about 4 inches in diameter. I'm only telling you this so that you can kind of get an idea of how thick they are, because the thickness of your burgers will affect the cook time. So I have made these burgers so that they will cook at the same time as the French fries, which is key because we want to serve both piping hot, right? Now, if your burgers are done a little bit sooner, that's not a problem because they do need to rest. And you could always toast up your bun at the end too, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll show you how to do that. All right, so the first thing we need to do before we do anything else is get the Ninja Foodi preheated. And you'll notice I don't have the French fries up here. This time I'm not gonna make hand-cut fresh French fries. I'm gonna use frozen crinkle cut fries because the feedback that I've gotten from people who have asked the question of how to make the burgers and fries at the same time want to use frozen fries. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. But if you wanna make your own fresh cut fries, I will link to that video right up there. You can check that out. They are absolutely delicious. All right, so to preheat, we need to have the basket in. I'm using just the basket that comes with the Ninja Foodi with the diffuser legs. And then you need to create a second level. There are a couple ways that you can do this. There is a rack that fits inside that creates a second level that's sold by Ninja. There's a canning rack that I use that has 2-inch legs, and I just put this little bolt on top, and it fits in there really nicely. And that will create our second layer. But if you don't have either of those things, because they are add-on accessories, if you don't have those, you can get creative and make your own little sling out of aluminum foil. So the thing that you want to do is get enough aluminum foil so that your fries will fit on there. You want to poke some holes in it because we still want good airflow getting to the bottom where our burgers are. And then you can put your fries on top on the little foil sling, okay? I haven't tried that out, but I've tried that method with other things that I've cooked and it works fine. So give that a try if you don't have either of these accessories. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Usually I have little legs on here and I might actually put those on, but I had it in the dishwasher and so it's not, I took them off. But if I'm careful, it won't fall through. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and preheat. Now, to preheat the Ninja Foodi, we're making burgers and fries. We want the fries to be really crispy. I want the pot to be really hot. So I'm gonna preheat on the broil setting. That is something that I ordinarily do almost all of the time because it gets the pot super hot. It's the hottest setting on the Ninja Foodi. But we will air crisp the burgers and the fries after the fact because I want the added fan speed to really push that hot air around and come up around the diffuser legs through the holes in the basket to cook our burgers. So we're gonna preheat on broil, but we're gonna air crisp on 400. All right, so let's go ahead and select the broil. 10 minutes is what we want. So I'll hit the start button. It's very important that you have the racks in there. You do want at least the basket. If you're using foil, you do not need to preheat the foil. Don't worry about that. That will be really just too much for you to worry about trying to get the foil off and put it back on. So if you're using foil, just preheat with the basket in. All right, so in 10 minutes, we will get our burgers in the basket and our fries on top. All right, so we're just about to finish the preheat on broil for 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna grab that second layer out, so that's why I have my glove on, and we will get the burgers in and the fries on top. Now, if you were making turkey burgers or something with a leaner cut, usually I make all my burgers with 80-20. Then you might want to spritz a little bit with oil, but I don't need to do that. It's going to have enough oil not to stick. All right, let's get this around so it doesn't fall. There we go, and I've got 2 cups of French fries. I'm just going to kind of place them around here. And I could actually get more in here, okay, but I think 2 cups is plenty for what we want to do. But yeah, it looks like I could probably get maybe 3 cups of fries on top here. All right, so we're gonna close the lid. We are now gonna go to the air crisp function, and we wanna take the temperature up to 400, and the time we're gonna go to 15 minutes. So in about 7 minutes or halfway through the cooking time, I'm gonna go ahead and take some tongs and move around the French fries. I am not gonna worry about flipping the burgers in the bottom. So we'll be just kind of checking on our fries, and if it all goes well, when the fries are done, the burgers will be done. All right, so we are about halfway into the cooking time, a little less than halfway, and I'm gonna go ahead and check on the fries. They're looking really nice. They're looking really nice and brown here on the top. I'm not gonna flip them anymore. I wish I would have put some more in actually, because they look so good. So I'm not even gonna flip the fries, okay? But I have to tell you this funny story. So while we were waiting for the first 7 minutes to count down, like we were getting to the very end of it and getting ready to come back on camera, and I was like, you know, Jeff, I think I'm gonna flip the burgers. And he's like, why are you gonna flip the burgers? I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like I have to flip the burgers. He's like, no, don't flip the burgers. The whole idea is that you can put it in the pot and forget about it, and then you've got your lunch or dinner or whatever. I'm like, okay. But if you watch any of my other videos, you know I am a flipper, and it's taking every bit of restraint that I have not to flip those burgers. But we're gonna see what they turn out like, and maybe I will not have to flip so often anymore. All right, so we just have a few minutes left, so let's go ahead and check and see our progress. Because you wanna check on your food when it's air crisping, because you don't wanna burn it, you know? Now, these fries look amazing to me. They are nice and browning. You can see they're even brown underneath. And both, really, they look fantastic. But I like my fries really crispy, so I'm gonna keep going. But if you liked yours softer, let's see. Are the hamburgers done? Because that's the big thing. We've got these burgers underneath. So let me take my thermometer into a thick part, and they are done. They are definitely well done. They're reading anywhere between 160 and 170. So they're definitely done. 165 is well done. But I'm gonna go ahead and go the rest of the couple of minutes, but you could stop here if you wanted. But I'm not worried about overcooking my burgers. I'm not gonna dry them out. I know the ground beef that I used was a nice 80-20 blend, so they're not gonna get too dry. So I'm gonna go the whole time. If you had a leaner cut of beef or using turkey or something like that, and you wanted to still continue to cook your fries but were worried about drying out your meat, or maybe your burgers were a little thinner and you were getting a higher reading and you were like, no, I need to stop, then go ahead, stop, take your burgers out, let them rest, because they should rest a good 5 minutes anyway. Throw your fries back in the basket and keep going. Okay, so there's plenty of ways to do this, and you're still gonna have hot fries and hot burgers served up at the same time. All right, the moment of truth. I didn't flip, not once. Oh my goodness. All right, so the fries look wonderful. Now what I'm gonna do is just move them to the middle here, because I don't want them to fall off as I pull this rack straight up. So I'm just gonna move them around a little bit. All right, now let me lift this up. They look really good. One of my fries was small and fell through the hole. That's okay. Fell right on top of this one here. All right, I did not flip. I cannot believe it. All right, now let's get these out here. They look good. They look really good. Now they are definitely not as brown as they get when you broil, but that's to be expected, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of cheese on mine and put a dome over here just to let them rest and melt that cheese. And I'm gonna get my buns down in here. I just want to crisp up those buns a little bit. And I want to keep the fries hot, so I'm going to go ahead and go back on air crisp. 390 is fine. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of warmth and a little bit of browning on those buns. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's no big deal if it doesn't. In about 3 minutes, I'm gonna take it out anyway and get the buns dressed with the toppings that I like. We're gonna keep this really simple. It's just gonna be ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and pickles. So no tomato or lettuce this time, although that would be delicious. And if you really wanted to take it up a notch, you could make stuffed burgers in the Ninja Foodi. They are unbelievably good. You can stuff your burgers with so many different things, and I will link to that video right up there so you can watch how to do that. Oh, they are amazing. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and, oh, those fries even look better if that's possible. All right, so now if you're gonna not serve fries right away, or you're gonna put them on the table for people to kind of take what they want, you want to put it in something that breathes a little bit, because as soon as you put it on a flat surface, they tend to steam. So I like to use a little colander. This is actually a steamer basket. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully I didn't overdo my buns. These look really good. Really good. Now, I know that's probably not going to be enough fries for some people, but trust me, you can do more. All right, let's take this out. And let's see what our buns. Oh, yeah, they're nice. They are perfect. And I don't mind that the grease got on the bun, because obviously we're going to be making hamburgers, so that's fine. All right, so now let me go ahead. We are done here. So I can turn that off. All right, so let me dress up the burger and give it a taste. Moment of truth. Let's cut the burger. Oh, wow. It looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. All right, let's grab some fries. They are so crispy. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so excited. So you could do burgers and fries at the same time in the Ninja Foodi, and it's really easy. All right, little ketchup for the French fries. Now let's give it a taste. I'm looking forward to this. Yummy. Oh, that burger's cooked perfectly and no flipping. All right, here we go. I forgot the pickles. Gotta have a pickle. Absolutely delicious. It's not dry. I did do a temp. I didn't do that on camera, and they were at about 170. So again, you can use your judgment. If you make them a little bit thinner, you might need to stop your time sooner and then continue on with the French fries. Or if you make them a little bit taller, then they're gonna not cook as fast. So you can manipulate your burgers to fit the time that you wanna do for your French fries. You can also use shoestring French fries, which would probably cook a little bit faster. So I would recommend either doing 4-inch burgers that you flattened out a little bit more so that they cook faster. You could even get 4 of them in there. So do sliders that night if you want shoestring fries. Or you can do fresh cut, which might take a little bit longer, or the steak fries, which will take a little bit longer. So if you wanted to do 6-ounce burgers, you could do that. Just make them a little smaller in diameter so that they're thicker and that they will take longer to cook. And that's the way that you adapt your food so that you can cook more than one thing in the Ninja Foodi at a time. Now, let's get to the French fries. Wow. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, there you have it. That's how you make a burger and fries combo meal in the Ninja Foodi. But we can take it one step further. If you have the Ninja Foodi cold and hot blender, let's make a Frosty to go along with it. You can watch that video right over there.